today, not only is a block party, you see some great players, you see some great all-stars, guys who have made their first team, guys like Betances, their fourth team. Let's take a look at the entire American League squad in terms of starters and reserves. These are the ones voted in by the fans, the all-star starters. And Aaron Judge, his first selection, he is out and right. Mike Trout also selected, but he has said today that he is not going. He is out injured. He's about to start a rehab assignment for the Angels. Then three Astros, George Springer, Carlos Correa, and Jose Altuve, and Justin Smoke, who the Yankees will see tonight. He is at first place. It's rounded out by Jose Ramirez at third, and then Sal Perez behind the plate. The reserves, Gary Sanchez on that list, as is Starlin Castro. And then you take a look at some of the others. A lot of power. Miguel Sano, Mookie Betts is in there, and then Nelson Cruz, the backup DH. As for the pitchers, Yu Darvish is the Texas representative. Dallas Keuchel remains to be seen if he'll go. Chris Sale in his first season with the Red Sox. And then, of course, Dellin Betances and Luis Severino. So, first of all, thoughts on the Yankees. You sort of thought that this is the way it might go when we were talking on yesterday's postgame.
I did, Bob, and they got a nice haul. 5 players going and the chance for Didi Gregorius to be the 6th. But there will be 64 players who show up on Miami to participate in that American League All-Star Game. Bob, I'm guaranteeing you right now that the one who will get the most attention, and it won't even be close, is Aaron Judge. There are going to be other players who are going to watch Aaron Judge take BP, watch him participate in the home run derby. He is taking baseball by storm. He has captivated baseball to the point that other players are interested in him. 4.5 million votes as a rookie. The only other rookies to ever start a game for the Yankees, pretty good company. Hideki Matsui and Joe DiMaggio. All
right, of the other starters, we always ask the question, did they get it right, meaning the fans in the vote? What do you think?
I think they did get it right, Bob. As I look up and down that lineup, I think they did. And one that jumps out for me is Justin Smoke. This guy was under the radar this year, off the radar. He's got 22 homers, 50-plus RBIs. He deserves to be the starting first baseman. Yankees and Tanaka get a chance to see him tonight.
It's been like a 233 hitter. He's up to 303 this season. That is a big jump in terms of batting average. Finally, pitchers, if it all lines up, who would you start?
I think that Chris Sale is the guy you want to start, Bob. I think you want to show batters something that they're just not used to seeing. And Sale, with that funky motion and with the ability to go fastball and slider, he's had a great season. I'd go with him. And by the way, props for Severino, a guy who couldn't get out of his own way last year as a starter and now turns himself into an all-star.
And if you're the American League manager, you look at it and say, I can start Sale, but then I can stack up some power arms. At some point, Severino for an inning, Betances for an inning.
And they have a lot of starters, Bob. You're absolutely right. They only picked 3 relievers, so they can go starter after starter after starter. In terms of the relievers, it's just Betances, Miller, and Kimbrel.